The 0-1 home. A bunt shown. He pulls it with him up the first base line. Assad fields on the tip of his glove. He bobbles. He kicked it to first. His glove, and then he kicked it to first when he bobbled it. You have got to be kidding me.
What's going on, guys? It's Fuzzy. Welcome back to yet another Major League Baseball recap. Did you enjoy that intro clip? I mean, he literally kicked that ball. So I don't know if this guy's played a lot of soccer or if he was using the force. Sorry, that was really cheesy. I just want to say happy May 4th. May the 4th be with you all. So I'm rocking the Star Wars shirt today. I might whip out this lightsaber every now and then, but we have breaking news. As soon as I was about to record this video, Miguel Andujar is officially ready to start playing baseball for the New York Yankees. So everything is kind of coming back into place. We have Gary Sanchez back on the team. We have Clint Frazier being close to game action. Aaron Hicks. I'm not sure when Didi Gregorius and Aaron Judge are going to be back, but I mean, there's a lot of players going to be on the Yankees, and the Yankees are going to get a little bit scarier. So they've been playing good baseball with basically a AAA team. Imagine once they get all of their Major League players back. They're going to be scary. So watch out, Rays fans. Watch out, Red Sox fans. Speaking of Red Sox fans, you guys are so lucky. It seems like you just pluck out pieces left and right from your minor league system, and they all seem to hit bombs. Michael Chavis, I think he was the #1 rated prospect for the Boston Red Sox. He hit a home run yesterday that just, it was a thing of beauty. So I'm going to go ahead and roll that right now. What the heck was that? No, the Chavis clip, not the Thanos. How is Chavis close to Thanos?
That's what every mistake, somebody caught it.
Oh, man, did he crush this one down the line, but is it fair or foul? That's deep, 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 and gone! Oh, he hit that one to tomorrow.
So now that you guys saw the clip, all of you Red Sox fans, I want you to leave a comment in the comment section down below. Do you think that Michael Chavis is going to be able to put the team on his back? Because Mookie Betts, he's not having the best start to his season. Dustin Pedroia is on the IR, but when he was playing, he wasn't even really contributing at a high level. So there's just a lot of pieces right now for the Red Sox that we have to talk about, including Chris Sale. So he'll bring him up in just a second, but he was dominant last night. So if you want to see his highlights, stick around to the later portion of the video. For right now, what we need to do is we need to talk about Manny Machado facing off against his former team, not the Baltimore Orioles, but the team that he was on last year in 2018, the LA Dodgers. He was facing off against one of the better pitchers in baseball, Clayton Kershaw, and man, he connected with this baseball, and he let everyone in the stadium know that he did not miss. Roll it.
And Machado drives one to deep left field. High, deep, and very gone. Machado drives one to deep left field. High, deep, and very gone.
So yes, Manny Machado did hit this ball to the moon. It was an absolute nuke, but that doesn't mean the Padres actually won this game. The Dodgers actually got the final say. They got a crack at it. I think Austin Barnes came in huge with the home run, and then finally the Dodgers put a couple runs up on the board, and they were able to get that W. So Dodgers fans, congrats.
Year-old ready to deliver 1-2. Barnes lifts a fly ball to left field and deep in San Diego. 2-1. Hard ground ball off of Hosmer into foul ground. Barnes comes in.
All right, guys, so I'm going to play a game with you right now. We're going to do Guess That MLB Player Challenge, okay? So I'm going to say a first name, and then you guys have to guess the last name. Now, he's a catcher for the Oakland A's. When I say Josh, you say who? I don't think a lot of people have heard of this name. Josh Phegley of the Oakland A's had a home run yesterday, and oh yeah, he also had 8 RBIs. He was the #1 fantasy player yesterday. So what we're going to do is we're going to show some of those RBIs right now, including the home run, because this dude, he hasn't been really that great the majority of his career, but maybe in 2019 with the A's, usually what the A's do is they turn average players into great players. So Josh, take it away, man.
Hard hit, past third. This is going to score at least a couple. It's going to score 3.
That's right, 7 RBIs, folks. Maybe 8. There! That baby's gone.
We know that Josh Phegley is a catcher, and for the most part, we see that he can rake a little bit. There's one more catcher. I don't know if you guys have ever heard his name. He goes by the name El Kraken. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Gary Sanchez release the Kraken right now with his home run, because anytime Gary Sanchez makes contact, there's a chance that it's about to go 500 feet. If he's playing Coors, 520 feet. I mean, this dude has probably, top 5 power in all of baseball, and he's a catcher.
2-1. Drill deep to left. There it goes! See ya! A monster shot! Drilled deep to left field. There it goes. See ya. Another home run for Sanchez. 6-1 Yanks.
Sometimes I just have to sit back and just really think to myself, is Gary Sanchez a human? Because I know he's not really the best defensive catcher, even though he has an absolute rocket for an arm, but the dude has so much power. I haven't seen really this much power since Mike Piazza. I mean, what do you guys think? Is there another catcher, maybe Jared Saltzman-Machia, with just this much power? I mean, he's unreal. All right, guys, so do you remember towards the beginning of the video, we talked about Michael Chavis, the top prospect for the Boston Red Sox, who is making a profound impact for his team? Chris Sale has not started off 2019 on a high note. I believe before yesterday, he was 0-5 with a 6 or 7 ERA. He was not performing well, but yesterday, he turned back the clock. He was vintage Chris Sale, so I'm going to go ahead and roll those highlights. I think he had 10+ strikeouts, which is absolutely filthy. So Mr. Chris Sale, sail away with the highlights up.
Sale 0-5. Amazing to think it's May 3rd and he is yet to win a start. The 1-2. 0-2 on the way. 3 in a row, and he does. He smoked him at 94 miles an hour.
There it is.
And that one in there for strike 3.
Rhys Hoskins is pretty much the brand new Chris Davis. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like he's a better power hitter now than Chris Davis. And honestly, the numbers are starting to support it. Yes, Chris Davis has the most home runs dating back to like 3 or 4 years, but over the course of the last year and a half, Rhys Hoskins is now the best power hitter in baseball. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I have no idea how this man golfed this next pitch out for a home run, other than the fact that he's just Captain America. He's Thor. He might be the strongest man in baseball. I mean, it might be a thing now. I mean, once Giancarlo Stanton comes back, maybe he'll have to, give that title back to him. But for right now, Rhys Hoskins with this home run, it's not human.
In the air to left field. Going back is Eaton. He'll just watch it go. A 3-run home run for Rhys Hoskins. He's ringing the bell another night. And the Phillies take a 4-2 lead.
All right, so here's a fun question for you guys. All you Phillies fans out there, I'm going to ask you this. Who do you think is more important to the team's success this year? Is it going to be Rhys Hoskins or is it going to be Bryce Harper? Because everyone's saying that Bryce Harper's overrated. I made a video yesterday that Bryce Harper was being booed, and even Bryce Harper said that the boos were justified. But all you Phillies fans, do you think that Hoskins is more important, or do you think that Harper can kind of skate away with 250, 30 home runs? Would you guys be okay with that? Let me know. The Milwaukee Brewers, I might have to call them the bomb squad nowadays, because 63% of their runs scored, 63%, that's over half, obviously math, but 63% of the runs come via the home run. So they had a couple yesterday, so we're going to go ahead and roll the Lorenzo Cain home run, and then what we're going to do after that is we're going to roll their dugout celebration. I thought it was really funny. It's a cool little dance. So Brewers, take it away, guys.
Cain sends one deep into left center field, and just like that, we are tied.
Ladies and gentlemen, buckle your seatbelts, because we saw history being made yesterday in the Chicago Cubs game, but it wasn't the most exciting history, because Kyle Hendricks, the starting pitcher, he does not throw 98. He throws an 88 mile an hour or 92 mile an hour fastball. He just gets it over there, but he is pinpoint accurate. He is the closest thing to Greg Maddux, since Greg Maddux actually threw the same sort of game. I think he had an 80 pitch complete game shutout. So Kyle Hendricks, Anthony Rizzo, they absolutely carried their team yesterday. And also, along with that Anthony Rizzo home run, the fan who caught it, I'm not sure what this dance was, but I think I'm going to sync it up to the Cantina music, so I hope that you guys enjoy. Happy Star Wars Day.
Over the years, signed through 2021. Rizzo in the air, towering fly to right, and if it's fair, it'll go.
Oh my gosh, this was a giant comeback by the Giants. You like that? The San Francisco Giants were down by 8, yes, count it, 8 runs, and they stormed all the way back to ruin the debut of Nick, I hope I say this name right, Nick Senzel? What is it? Nick Senzel, I think that's how you say it. He was able to get his first base hit, so we're going to go ahead and show that. But then again, Evan Longoria and the rest of the Giants, they wanted to get that W just as bad, so make sure you guys are buckled in, because this was a crazy game.
High drive to right. It is out of here. High drive down the left field line, into the corner, out of here!
So I don't know if you guys caught it in those clips. Derek Dietrich actually had probably the second highest fantasy performance of the day. He had 2 home runs and 6 RBI, so he was absolutely crushed. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start talking about the Braves game because Touki Toussaint, I believe he is the top-rated prospect for the Braves. He actually got his first win yesterday, and it was in Miami, which is kind of where he's from, so we're going to go ahead and roll that. And also, Kevin Gozman got ejected because if you guys don't remember, there was an incident last year where Jose Urena, the starting pitcher for the Miami Marlins, actually hit Ronald Acuna Jr., and it was just not a good sight, so they were trying to get back. Kevin Gozman was ejected. Touki comes in, gets his win. Crazy game.
Obviously, this is an emotional game for other reasons. Did you have any problem controlling your emotions out there and just focusing on what you needed to do?
No, not at all. I mean, things went the way they went, and I knew I had a job to do, so I went out there and gave it my best.
All right, guys, so what we're going to do right now is we are going to go ahead and end the recap with a couple games that I did not talk about. So we have the Rays game, we have the Tigers game, we also have a walk-off from my team, the Cleveland Indians. It was a lot of fun, but just the game in general wasn't very fun to watch, so I said, you know what, we're just going to save it till the end. But Tyler Glasnow for the Rays got his 6th win of the season, so he's the first pitcher to 6 wins. But anyways, Matthew Boyd was absolutely clutch for the Tigers as well, so we're going to go ahead and roll that right now. But before I do that, make sure that you guys use code FUZZY on Seatgeek, whether it's a baseball game, a concert, anything like that. You can save 20 bucks by just typing in Fuzzy. It's the best thing in the world. So thank you all so much for watching. I will catch you guys in the next one. Happy Star Wars Day. Enjoy the highlights.
The pitch. A swing and a chopper in the hole and into right base hit. Martin will try to score. Bruce comes throwing to the plate. Not in time. Standing is Martin to cross home plate. And Naquin got one.
88. That's video game stuff. Drilled up the middle. That's a base knock. Candelario is going to be waved home. Castellano stops at second. Tigers. This one gets away from Maldonado. Rodriguez is going to try and score, and he's in there.
Back to the pitcher. They're going to go to third, and he throws it away. Drury's coming in to score.
So's Hernandez. No. It's at 2 bases.
That's going to do it. And strike 3 called. He drops that one in there. And strike.
That's a good series.
Yes, ground ball by the mound. Out at second. Diaz in the middle, and the throw